We're excited. Be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the center position, locking down the middle.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Now here's Powell. Back to Harden. Down low. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Here's Moran with the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That shot wide open.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
5 on the clock. Here's Moran. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Dunn.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the big man coming through. Once Jackson Jr. gets some speed behind him, get out of the way.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. Three-pointer, Harden. Memphis with a rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Outside for Moran. Pass to Bamba. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Harden surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got his second bucket on the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Smart outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 5.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Three-pointer, Harden. Hits a three-pointer.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston. Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach SuperLu said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. The Clippers trail. Good drive by Powell. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Dunn. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Knocked loose. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Harden against Smart. Harden with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
First team foul.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Jackson outside. With 1 on the clock. And he lays it in. Jackson's got 9 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys. So what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Smart against Harden. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Pass to Edie. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Nets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Morant elevates at the rim.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
To the middle. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Here's Morant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a junior.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Harden drives in, and then Harden with the jam.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Shot's good by Morant.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Oh, Weiss on the pipes on that one.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Morant, and it's blocked by Harden.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Smart up top. Defended by Dunn. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Outside Harden. 55 seconds left in the second period. And a nice finish on the layup. Harden's got 28 points for the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
On the wing, Harden. Defended by Smart. The 3 from Bamba. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Dunn. Fires in the triple. Dunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Leonard. And Leonard powers it down.
sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked them? Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of.
Now let's take a moment. And that is going to do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
A line change here for Memphis. Here's Batum. And it's all from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Kennard for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Porter the pass to Coffee. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. You look at Kennard. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Norman Powell, he's right in the conversation. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their
first personal foul. Second team foul.
In place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Porter from outside. And the Clippers miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Clark with the screen. Here's Wells. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. All right, let's take a minute to look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contest for the Clippers.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right. And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Clark outside. Pass to Huff. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's a 6-point game. Porter, the pass to Batum. Over Clark. Batum's shot is off.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
There's a screen. Pass to Huff. There's the three. No good that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Porter looks it over. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
And again, it's Memphis missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Huff. And another miss by Memphis.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league. James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Ja slices through. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
And it's the Clippers on the break. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And as we end the third quarter, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bamba in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And they recover it. Puts up a deep 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Kennard passes to Morant. Shot on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Harden against Kennard. And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, with that frame, that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Kennard passes to Morant. Going inside. Morant with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Harden against Kennard. Harden into the lane. And Harden with the slam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14. The three from Bamba. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Wow, the kind of touch Mo Bamba has at 7 feet to make the three ball really, really big time.
Here's Kennard. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 16.
This is a small forward, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Harden drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Harden can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 15. Kennard passes to Jackson. Now Morant, defended by Harden. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Jackson. Offline with a baseline jumper. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly.
Leonard for 3. Kennard with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies, trailing by 17. Here's Morant. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Morant's got 36 points. So it's Los Angeles now. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And they're pushing it up. Poke loose. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden against Kennard. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.
Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bamba in at center. Doncic. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Done against Irving. Doncic outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Clock up 2 there.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Outside Irving. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. It's Harden with the drive. They now take the lead. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Harden, and it's blocked.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Irving. Out to Doncic. Pocket 6. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
Doncic passes to Irving. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, Leonard in position. Gafford with the steal. Thompson against Harden. The kick out to Irving. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Harden, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah. Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Stolen by Thompson. Headshot off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He got... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Klay Thompson is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Leonard looking around. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
And the rejection by Harden. Leonard kicks to Harden. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Harden with the stop.
And James Harden feeling spry, giving the defense everything they can handle with this scoring.
Outside Irving. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here he goes. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Harden, and he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Irving passes to Lively. Foul against Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Harden against Doncic. James Harden again. Harden's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Clippers. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 18 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Harden, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Out to Thompson. Doncic outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here goes Kawhi. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guys.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Spruce it up a little bit.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making...
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
31.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
They have been disruptive and aggressive on the defensive end of the floor.
And that about wraps it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who SuperLu's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Terrence Mann is out there at Porter. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Hardy. Here's the screen. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Batum. Off with the layup. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Dinwiddie. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Porter. 2 points. That one goes. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Poked away. Pass to Dinwiddie. Zubac with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Party. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Now, here's Porter. 6 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
And Porter hit.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
1:33 left in the third.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Mark, we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Oh, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Porter can't get that one to fall. Mavericks trailed by 5. Goes up. And then Washington with the dunk.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Porter.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bamba is checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Terrence Mann. Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. For the tie. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Doncic. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Gafford. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is cupped. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. Powell inside. Covered by Irving. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Here's Harden, and Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Second shot opportunity, and Harden lays it in. Harden's got 23 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's Harden with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Doncic looking it over. Doncic attacks. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Harden, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Irving. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Harden. Done outside. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic against Powell. Doncic outside. Oh, and they take the lead. Doncic has got 24 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals, not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Irving against Dunn. Outside Irving. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Harden. Bamba trying to break free. Harden's shot is good. He's got 29 points.
How good is that? Harden commanding the the ball in these moments, loves stepping up at crucial times.
Down against Irving. Got a piece of it. Dunn attacking. And it's sent back by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Irving, a screen on Dunn. Doncic kicks to Irving. At the top of the key, Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Let's go. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden outside. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Yes!
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic starting getting to his spots on the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
You know, they actually could go for the three and the win here, but I think they probably play it conservatively and try to send this game into overtime.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.
into the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Irving, the pass to Lively, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Irving against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Irving looking around. Pass to Doncic. 4-3.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Here's Morant. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant with a screen on Irving. Smart with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And stolen by Irving. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Don't sleep on Clay's bounce. All right, look, 6'6". He's got surprising bounce. He sneaks them in every once in a while.
Clark left side. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Morant outside. Lively grabs the miss.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Back to Thompson. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bane. Launches it from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Irving against Smart. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Pass to Gafford. And here's Doncic. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Smart. 1:07 left in the first. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
There's Jackson with the three. Hits the three-pointer.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Irving for three. And Morant clears the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Morant against Doncic. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Oh, got a piece of it. Doncic with it. And here's Thompson for three. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top. Up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Payne and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he hits it to tie the game. Morant's got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Smart. Thompson outside. Out to Powell. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Doncic. Luka shows how to fend off contact.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Smart. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Out to Thompson. This one for 3.
It's been a grind for them in the second quarter. Still with the lead, but having to work for their points now.
6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic outside.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Irving against Smart. Here's Thompson. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Shot from the top of the key. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Kicks it to Doncic. The 3-ball. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. Ja Morant picks one up. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
The 3-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Doncic against Morant. Doncic outside. Pass to Lively. There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his 1st foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Bain with it. Morant finds Bain. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Morant against Doncic. There's 10 seconds left in the half. And he banks in the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Morant. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have
it. Substitution on the court.
It could go. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
See if he got it off in time.
Well, after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive, all overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu.
And change. And that'll do it for us.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Washington in at the 3, small forward. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Aldama outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Outside, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Edie, that's good.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Williams punches it home.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Dinwiddie outside. That three's off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Williams with it. Picked up by Powell.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Hardy. They swipe it. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardy. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Conchar. And that misses. That would have put them up. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Washington outside. Pass to Marshall. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kicks it out to Kennard.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
For the lead. The layup misses. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 42%. Washington passes to Marshall, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Kennard way outside. And another miss by Memphis.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Dallas now. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter here. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. And buries the jumper to finish off the break. Marshall's got 5. Kennard against Dinwiddie. Picked by Aldama. Kennard way outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's Marshall. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Conchar, good.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Kennard against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. He's got 10.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Smart and Bain on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Doncic against Morant. Pass to Lively. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Thompson draws the double. Irving for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Memphis trailing here. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. And here's Doncic. Here's Luka. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 from Bain. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Then...
That was unbelievable!
Wow. Now that is a finish for the ages.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Morant against Doncic. It's stolen by Doncic. The 3 from Thompson. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The 3 from Bain. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic against Morant. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. The shot comes out. Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark, the pass to Smart. Bain surveying the D. Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. Lively grabs the miss. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his 1st foul of the game. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Irving from outside the arc.
Yeah, Marcus Smart, he takes pride in being on you like glue. Just relentless on the defensive end. That's why he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Here's Irving. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 6. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Gafford with a screen on Jackson. He drops the first one, and And that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
And it's Morant missing. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And when healthy, Klay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
Here's Morant. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, once again, Marcus Smart rises to the occasion and delivers. It's an absolute clutch bucket.
Pass to Doncic. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
From deep 3-point range, Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks on offense. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. So that'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9. It's both from the stripe.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Doncic against Morant. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Bamba in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, in the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
James Harden has really made a science of working himself to the free throw line, and we see that here once again.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now. Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Harden following the basket by John Morant. And just about a minute in.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now here's Harden. Count it. Good. Harden's got 6.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Bain with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Rebound by the Clippers.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebound.
Morant with the bucket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden outside. No good on the 3. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Minnesota. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, hard to win games. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Here's Morant. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's not a handful, it's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
Morant left side. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Clark.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Offensive rebound. Morant left side. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep, Harden hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 16 points.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. And they're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. To the inside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a three-point game. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Leonard, no luck. It's a close game here in Memphis. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. And stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Jackson gets the bucket.
He is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Harden can't hit.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Down low, stolen by Harden. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They get the rebound. Launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Clark finds Morant. Smart with this screen on Dunn. Now here's Morant for 3. Dunn with some nice D. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. 52 seconds left here in the second, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Smart on the wing. Still yet to score. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Morant with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Drives to the hoop. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Harden kicks to Leonard. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Harden. Dunn, wide open, he fired. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
And looking ahead. And that'll do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
We've got Edie. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. And it's Wells in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Porter against Pippen. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Porter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Batum with the steal. Left side, Porter. Pass to man.
Memphis 5.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been an issue.
The plays will be reviewed under NBA rules.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
High post, Jackson still without a basket. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Aldama. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Well, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Lobbed up there for Wells. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Aldama finds Pippen. Porter with the steal. And he finished it off with a lane. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Pippen with a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Porter looking it over. And there's the drive. And finished off by Porter.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Outside Pippen.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Porter against Pippen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
It's Pippen with the drive, and Aldama slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it... And a moment ago, inside the hump.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Grizzlies trail by 7. So for the Clippers right now, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Bamba in at the center position. Leonard kicks to Powell. Harden outside. And the shot is good. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Morant passes to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Bamba. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And stolen by Dunn. A three from Leonard. And another three for the Clippers.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Bamba. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Morant. Outside for Smart. Leonard brings the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Here's Harden. A second chance effort. Leonard looking over the floor. Releases. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Payne with the bucket.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Clippers.
Harden against Morant. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him. Oh, man. Caution.
That's just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
but confidence
goodness.
to attempt that alley-oop to himself. with a terrific move in the bucket.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. That one drops for him. Harden's got 38 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Dunn misses. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Smart kicks to Bain. And the shot goes in. Clippers with the ball. Harden with it. He's picked up by Morant. Harden can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 17. And stolen by Leonard. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hands it from downtown.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And Morant throws it down. Here's Harden. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
But a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Dallas with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go.
Look, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Now here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Doncic. And the shot's good.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Harden against Doncic. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Right side, Harden. An easy 2 on the layup. Harden's got 11 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Irving. On the take. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Outside Harden. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Here's Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Here's Doncic, following the score by the Clippers. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers lead by 3. Harden's shot is good. He's got 15.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Doncic, and Harden with the block.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. But Weiss on the pipes on that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Harden against Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Harden scanning the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And so he hits both. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Outside Harden. And he drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Doncic puts up a deep three. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Doncic, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. A deep three. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Harden, the pass to Bamba. Off target with the three. Mavericks trail by 5. The drive by Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Three-pointer, Harden. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Doncic. And he was fouled and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Harden. From deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Irving. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Leonard against Gafford. And Leonard, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Left side, Irving. Thompson outside. Doncic, a screen on Powell. Thompson's shot is off. The Clippers lead by 8. Martin drives in. Out to Leonard. With some arc. That shot off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Irving. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Harden. There's the block. Harden against Doncic. Out to Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Harden's shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Harden. And he can't get that one. Good D by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Lively. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
1 second left. The drive by Harden. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. All right, fellas. And that'll do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Najee Marshall is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Washington, then it's Hardy, and it's Dinwiddie. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Porter, the pass to Batum. Driving inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Nick Batum sees space and takes advantage of that space. That's a nice drive.
Pass to Washington. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Porter. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And yep, it's good. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension for us. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, BA, you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
Washington, a screen on Porter. Washington outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Coffee can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dinwiddie against Porter. Dinwiddie, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
Mavericks foul. Hardy. First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Hardy. Still no points. Washington left side. Into the lane. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Nick Batum. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Powell against Porter. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting team in the third spot, Los Angeles.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Dinwiddie with it. Banked it in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Coffee, cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Clippers lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Washington outside. Takes it inside.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one falls for Washington. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And so Washington nails both of them. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Out to Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. Powell's got his first points of the night.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Hardy, defended by Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Washington right side. Shoots over Powell. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. Thompson, no good. The Clippers lead by 5. Outside Harden. Pass to Bamba. Beyond the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Bamba's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba's starting to feel out the defense.
Doncic against Harden. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Harden against Doncic. Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 30 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Harden against Doncic. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside for Irving. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Outside Harden. He takes it in. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Harden against Doncic. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
Now, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Harden against Doncic. Out to Thompson. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Harden. From outside the arc. Lively grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. The 3. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Thompson right side. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Harden. The 3 is up. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving looking around. From the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they
foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
The way James Harden varies his pace, it is really tough as a defensive player to get any kind of contest without drawing contact.
Here's Doncic. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. They set a pick. From behind the arc. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Shot clock at 3. Irving for 3. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And so here is Dallas. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Desmond Bain was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bain is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bain is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture.
Doncic looking it over. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
A shot's good from Irving.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Morant, that's for 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Los Angeles. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Clark, the pass to Morant. On Rebound up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Doncic against Morant. And the foul called on. Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Memphis. 8-point game. Doncic dishes to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
Grizzlies foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic.
And he sinks the second. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. Again, Memphis.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Morant against Doncic. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Smart. Jackson looking around. Here's Clark. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Clark in at center.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Doncic against Morant. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
With all that length, Jackson Jr. can contest and bother shooters whenever they're within 10 feet of him.
Doncic kicks to Irving. They get it back. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Jackson a screen on Doncic. Morant finds Clark. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Doncic passes to Irving. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
No good from Clark. Mavericks leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant against Doncic. In the corner, Lively with it. Doncic against Morant.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 15. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. The 3. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jackson finds Bane. Fires from way outside. And another miss by Memphis.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad.
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Doncic fires from way outside. Irving against Smart. From past the arc. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3. Irving's got 21 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Morant missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thompson outside from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Morant kicks to Smart. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Doncic fires from way outside. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
All right, guys. That'll do it for our show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
P.J. Washington is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Hardy. Back to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Marshall. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Memphis moving it around. Dinwiddie against Pippen. Here's Edey. Shoots over Powell. Edey can't hit. 5-on-3 break. Powell, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Washington passes to Powell. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardy's got the first basket of the second half here for the Mavs.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks.
Not a great start to the season.
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Hardy. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Washington kicks to Marshall. A three-pointer, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Mavericks leading by 17. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie against Pippen. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. 3, Marshall gets it to go from beyond the arc. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Edey gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hardy, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Edey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Jackson has the open look. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
A brief check now of the stats for Dinwiddie. How he did last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. Marshall deciding where to go with it. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Edey can't hit. Dinwiddie against Pippen. Dinwiddie left side. Over in the corner, Marshall. And here's Washington outside. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Aldama.
Well, clearly Aldama is accustomed to getting a little physical in the paint.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here now is Dinwiddie. Hasn't made one yet. Over in the corner, Washington. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
And at the end of And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Morant in at the one. Instead, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Good on the three-point shot.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
That is a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Irving with a clean look. Misses the three. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Smart passes to Jackson. Lets the three fly. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
Well, that was deeper than we normally see Smart shoot from. But Smart is never short on confidence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his third foul so far. Stolen by Smart.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. Poke loose. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Smart misses. Mavericks leading by 12. Thompson in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Doncic fires from way outside. Rebounded by Smart.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
2 minutes remaining for the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Doncic for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Irving. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe
Morant. And it's Morant missing. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Doncic from deep three-point land. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 19. Right side Jackson launches it. Shoots over Gafford. And again, Memphis no good. Now Doncic. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Bravo! Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy.